Prep sports coverage starts right now. Now. WGNS Primetime Sports is honored to bring you the 77th season of coverage with tonight's high school sports broadcast of Rutherford County Prep Athletics. It's State Farm Prep Sports. Veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, in their 25th year together, are ready to bring you the story of tonight's contest. Here are the 2023 Tennessee Association of Broadcasters recipients for Best Sports Coverage, Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, with tonight's contest on News Radio WGNS.
And good evening from, well, I guess Siegel High School. There you go. We talked about so many, I forgot where we are. Tonight is the region semifinals in softball between Stewarts Creek and the Siegel Stars. The Lady Stars here on WGNS State Farm Prep Sports. I'm John Dinkins along with Brian Barrett on the Primetime Sports Countdown to First Pitch, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. The officials are already out here, so I'm going to go ahead and give the starting lineups for this contest tonight. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. For the Siegel Stars, Jasmine Sneed will lead it off and play shortstop. Kylie Evans in center field will bat second. Auburn Carls will do the catching, hit third. Maddie Cooey will be in left field batting cleanup. Olivia Held will be the designated hitter, and she'll bat fifth. Mackenzie Ventura will be on the mound, and she'll hit sixth. Madison Holshoe will be in right field batting seventh. Micah Price will be in at first base hitting eighth. And Lauren Foose will be at second base hitting ninth. Bree Allen is the flex player. She'll be playing third base. For Stewarts Creek, by the way, Siegel 26-6-2 on the year. Stewarts Creek 24-11. Their lineup: Chloe Quiggle will lead it off and play shortstop. Tanaja Thomas will be in center field batting second. Sonia Sandifer will do the pitching and hit third. Jaden Bramley will play first base. I'll make that Brawley. Well, I can't read my writing. Brawley will be at first base batting cleanup. Jalen Stembridge will be in left field batting fifth. Aubrey Ashworth will be at third base hitting sixth. Bella Richer will be at second base batting seventh. Brooke Kemp will do the catching and hit eighth. And Elena Wilson will be in right field and bat ninth. All right, so the lineups again, quickly for Siegel. Sneed, Evans, Carls, Cooey, Hale, Ventura, Holshoe, Price, and Foose, with Allen the flex player. For Stewarts Creek, Quiggle, Thomas, Sandifer, Brawley, Stembridge, Ashworth, Richer, Kemp, and Wilson. And those are your lineups. Brian, I got them done so fast you're able to join me here just a second.
Yeah.
Weather's not perfect, but it could be worse. It could be pouring down rain. Right now it's just a little spotty drizzle every once in a while.
Yeah, and that's really what kind of allowed us to roll the dice here and get out here for this important game. John, the winner of this game moves on to the region final, and if you lose this game, it's season over, so this is a big one. You might remember we were here in this very same spot 2 years ago when Stewarts Creek came here to Siegel and won en route to go into spring fling and ended a season for Siegel, which had a lot of promise. I think they had single-digit losses, which is kind of like what they are now. But these two teams, these two coaches, Coach Fernandez has definitely been there, gotten the T-shirt. Coach Reed is in her first year, but she's been through those battles. And so it'll be interesting tonight to see how things hash out. Oakland, by the way, is at Smyrna tonight at 7 o'clock. And, John, Oakland handed Siegel a loss tournament 5-1, but it was Siegel's first loss. And so then Oakland had to come back and play Siegel in the if game. And Siegel won that one 5-4 over Oakland after losing 5-1, and that was their first loss, John, since March 23rd when they were in Kentucky. So the Stewarts Creek Lady Redhawks, they have been on quite the roll. They finished 8-2 in the district. Their only losses were to Smyrna, and barely. So they lost 8-6 to Smyrna to end the regular season, and then in the tournament, it was a 12-5 loss to the Smyrna Bulldogs. John, I think with Oakland and Siegel from District 8 and Smyrna and Stewarts Creek from District 7, that's about as loaded as you can get in softball, I think.
Yeah, and which guarantees, I think, some spring fling action for some of these teams anyway. And it's going to be a good one tonight, and the only thing that could stop it would be Mother Nature. So we'll check, and hopefully that won't be the problem tonight. Hopefully it won't be a problem at all. It's time for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup, and you've already done it, actually, talking about that. We'll talk a little baseball real quickly if we can. Rick's Barbecue with quality, fresh, never-frozen meats that are smoked the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, and beef the best flavor. Also, be sure to try other favorites like their slaw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. And let's don't forget, they've got wings now. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to feed your hungry family on Warrior Drive off South Church Street. Baseball starts Wednesday.
Yes. Baseball sectionals, the regions are done, and Riverdale will travel to Bradley Central. They'll play Wednesday. Don't know any times, and I haven't seen that, so I don't know that it's set just yet. Siegel has set their series, and they are going to be playing Thursday at 6, Friday at 3, and then the if necessary game is on 1 o'clock on Saturday. Eagleville, which is where we hope to be on Wednesday, at 5 o'clock will be hosting Collinwood. Then they'll play on Thursday versus Collinwood, and the if necessary game would follow immediately thereafter. And so that's kind of the schedule of our baseball teams that are still left. So we've got Eagleville, you've got Riverdale, and you've got Siegel teams still alive, and all of those really have some good shots, and that's the sectional round. If you win 2 out of the 3 games in those series, well, you are going to spring fling. Here for our softball, win here, you play Wednesday. If you get to Wednesday, you're guaranteed Friday sectional games. If you win on Wednesday, you host. If you lose, you go on the road, and still a shot at getting to spring fling. So this is a very important game here tonight between Stewarts Creek and Siegel here this evening.
All right, and both of them with both of these teams tonight with solid records. And again, you mentioned Stewarts Creek has been tough, and Siegel only one loss in the district. But now doesn't that kind of all goes out the window, because the one game could do it.
And that one loss came in the tournament,
right?
Oakland and to Oakland, and then they revenged that. Between these two teams, John, there are only 17 losses. Stewarts Creek is 24-11, and Siegel is 26-6.
So about 50 wins to 17 losses. Not bad, is it? I take that every time.
So you really don't have any teams that are not very capable in this round, especially. That's why I was saying this region is loaded to me. And unfortunately, we're going to lose 2 teams tonight, but the 2 that are left, depending, it may not matter what happens on Wednesday, win or lose, home or away. I think there's a good chance that those teams have a shot at getting to spring fling. I also need to mention Eagleville softball too, by the way. Eagleville softball, they have got a game versus Cornersville at home tonight. And if they win, they take on the Richland-Huntland winner. If they don't, well, don't even want to talk about that just yet. So Eagleville softball still alive and playing as well.
That you just tell me where to show up for the next game, and I'll try to be there, Brian. That's all I can tell you about what's going on. Starting lineups are being introduced right now. The Stewarts Creek Lady Redhawks have already been introduced. The Siegel Stars being introduced here as we speak right now. They're going to their respective positions, and it'll be Mackenzie Ventura, and she's been really tough, Brian, really tough, and against Sandifer for the Redhawks, so it should be quite a contest tonight. Weather-wise, I'd say it's about 67 degrees. I know you'll look officially and override me there, but about 67, a little cooler, and a chance of rain. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back, and the first pitch coming up.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
Pizza. You in a hurry for dinner? Well, we've made it even easier to order online at sirpizzatn.com. Tap the location nearest you and begin your carry-out or delivery order at sirpizzatn.com. You can choose from our full menu, and we'll take care of the rest. A Queen's Feast is calling my name. Order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service. From personal tax preparation to business bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, at Craig's Tax Service, our staff is here to help.
Get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
As a former Siegel Star football player, I know the importance of the high school sports experience. Good luck to all county student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
You've seen the ads out there, companies wanting to buy your home. But why sell yourself short when you can get fair market value? I'm Lisa Patton. If you have an estate to settle or a home to sell, call Parks Auction. We'll work with you to sell your home or property in any condition with no costly repairs on your timeline. Why accept one offer when you can have multiple? You need Parks Auction. We look out for your best interest. Call Parks Auction today. We handle everything.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Well, it's a cool evening here from Siegel High School, but the first pitch is about to get underway. And here with the play-by-play stories, Brian Barrett.
All right, John, Stewarts Creek, Lady Redhawks, and the Siegel Lady Stars. Chloe Quiggle stepping in, the shortstop for the Lady Redhawks, ready to take the first pitch from Ventura, pops it up left side. Bree Allen is going to be called off by Jasmine Sneed, just in the outfield grass, who catches that for the first out of the game.
That brings up number 22 tonight.
So a little pop fly to the shortstop.
You know,
retires Quiggle.
Something different tonight. Ventura with no mask on. You notice that?
I do see that. Tanaja Thomas, Stewarts Creek center fielder. Tanaja, okay.
Jennifer Patterson told me to tell you that.
So Tanaja Thomas ready to take the first pitch, shows bunt, pulls it back, and she's going to take a ball, I believe.
Did I not tell you that before the game? Sorry.
Got Carls catching Ventura, Price is at first, Foose at second, Bree Allen at third, Jasmine Sneed at short. This is a ball low, and it's 2-0. Sneed has already recorded the first out. It's Maddie Cooey, Kylie Evans, and Madison Holshoe from left to right in the outfield. The pitch from Ventura popped up left side and just foul. Bree Allen almost was able to get a glove on that little popper.
Well, Bree was down her throat, buddy. I mean, she was way up there waiting for it, and just a little bit out of her outstretched arms. Made a good effort.
John, in the last game that we did, it took Ventura about 3 to 4 batters to settle in, and then she was untouchable. 2 balls and a strike. This one popped up left side, and Sneed going to give chase, but it's going to be Cooey who comes in to make the catch in foul territory.
And another great catch.
That was pretty impressive there. Sliding
Next up, number 2,
on her knees and made the catch.
Sandifer.
And Sneed smartly let her do it. Don't get in the way.
I think Cooey was the one who actually said, "I've got it," and that's how you play as a team. She put on the brakes. Here's a fly ball to center field by Sandifer, going back, and what a snag by Kylie Evans in center field. An over-the-shoulder catch for out number 3.
Give that young lady a blue star. That thing, I thought it was over her head, and she reached out and grabbed it. Beautiful.
Boy, Siegel's defense has come to play. No runs, no hits. 3 up, 3 down. Let's move to the bottom of the first. No score. Siegel coming up to bat on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
Whether you have a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply has premium feeds and dog foods you can't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Plus, every Saturday morning they have a local producer-only farmers market with fresh vegetables, beef, pork, and more.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Renters. When you combine State Farm, auto, and renters insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renters insurance to help you save. Call me 615-895-2700.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You'd do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
I'm State Farm agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, Parks Auction, Craig's Tax Service, and Dr. Automotive. Also, good neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Bud Morris, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. Let me set the defense here for Stewarts Creek. It's Thomas in center, flanked by Stembridge and Wilson in right. The infield is Brawley at first, Richer at second, Quiggle at short, and Ashworth at third. Kemp doing the catching, and Sonia Sandifer on the mound.
Sandifer is ready to face the first batter in the lineup for the Lady Stars, and that's Jasmine Sneed, who recorded one of the 3 outs in that first. She takes a strike on the outer half.
2 great catches. I don't think I've not seen that many totally, but 2 in 1 inning.
Evans catching center field was something else.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Over the shoulder. Swing and a miss by Sneed as she tried to reach out.
And that can really fire up a team. You make 2 defensive plays like that, it really fires you up offensively, hopefully for them.
2-strike pitch coming up to Sneed. She just reached out and slapped it down the left field line to stay alive. Siegel with the Navy uniforms with teal trim, gray numbers it looks like, and stars in cursive across the chest. Little teal with those gray numbers. Here's the pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and Jasmine Sneed is retired.
Sandifer not messing around on the first batter anyway.
4 pitches, and it's a strikeout. Kylie Evans, who just made that great catch out in center field, stands in. Stewarts Creek in the white jerseys, black pants, red trim on both, black numbers, and the SC logo on the left chest. Evans, a left-handed batter, ready to face Sandifer, who's a righty. This ball outside, that's the first ball she's thrown.
And as Allen was doing for Siegel, Ashworth doing the same for Stewarts Creek, anticipating possibly a bunt. Evans with great speed. You saw that defensively just the last half inning.
Sandifer checking her wristband. And the pitch on the way. This is a ball, it gets by. No one on, so no problem. And Evans actually goes out. Flips it up with her bat. She's in the driver's seat here with a 2-0 count. Steps on the back chalk in the left-handed batter's box. 2-0. Strike on that outer half. Crowd is late arriving this evening, but beginning to make their way in. I think some folks were kind of waiting to see on what the weather was going to do. 2-1 pitch, strike on the outside corner. Now Sandifer's battled back here against Kylie Evans.
She went outside on Sneed, and she's going outside on Evans too.
It's a 2-2 count, and the pitch right now from Sandifer. Slapped down the third base line, but bounces foul.
I kind of thought Ashworth grabbed that before it went foul, but
so Evans will come back and do it all over again. I don't notice really tenseness from either one of these teams. They're playing pretty loose, knowing that the season is on the line here. It is early, bottom of the first, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's back-to-back strikeouts now.
Next up for the Lady Stars, number 35.
And Sandifer is kind of dealing out there.
Carls.
Auburn Carls. Siegel catcher. She's a right-handed batter. These two teams met, John, in the first game of the regular season. And it was a 10-0 Siegel win, but Coach Fernandez was telling me had a lot of players missing. Ball outside. That's been a world ago. That's almost 40 games ago for these teams, even though the season started around mid-May. 1-2. We'll change up on the outer corner. Sails that one across. It's 1-1.
Why don't we pull a truck up out in center field and do the game from there one day? Oh, we don't have a truck.
It's low. No, it would take a truck to do that.
We used to have a truck.
You could probably still get access to that truck.
Oh, no. He won't let me have that.
2 balls and a strike. Outside and high. And now Kemp going to walk it out. Well, in front of the batter's box at least. I can't remember the last time I had a truck. My father used to call my Explorer Sport Track a cruck because it had a cover on the back and a very short bed. It's 3-1, sails low, and after retiring the first two, Auburn Carls going to reach on a base on balls. Maddie Cooey is the batter, the left fielder. And looks like we're going to have a runner here.
Jada Purvis into
as
first
Jada
base
Purvis, who's going to be running.
Auburn Carls. And up the bat, number 18, Maddie Cooey.
One in the long line of Purvises who've come through here.
2 girls and a boy, for sure. All have been athletes. Mama's a good athlete, Dad. I'm not so much.
Maddie Cooey swings and misses at the first pitch. We're in the bottom of the first. No score between Stewarts Creek and Siegel. Nothing in 1. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. And just back safely is Purvis. That was a great throw by Brooke Kemp. And Cooey back in the box. Olivia Hale would be next, but Cooey would have to reach somehow. Nothing in 2. Here's the pitch. Change up, swing and a miss. She struck out or threw 3 straight strikes.
To the end of the first.
All swings and misses
Red
there.
Hawks up the bat.
No runs, no hits. There was a walk, and left stranded at first is Purvis running for Carls. We move to the second inning. No score between Siegel and Stewarts Creek on State Farm Prep Sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game tonight brought to you by JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates, Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agency, and Las Casas Feed Supply.
Well, we're in the top of the second inning, and it's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Stewarts Creek to face Ventura. 3 fly balls retired Stewarts Creek in the first. This is a ball outside from Ventura. Jaden Brawley, the first baseman for the Lady Redhawks. Pitch. Ooh, that hit the back of her bat. Jennifer Fernandez is the third base coach and the head coach. Jennifer Patterson coaching at first, and she's been assisting Coach Fernandez for a long time. Kirsten Reed in her first year. Swing and a miss by Brawley in her first year here at Siegel. She played her prep ball at Blackman. Her last name was Kuchia. Swung on, popped it up, and out of play around the concession stand. Well, we had a great hot dog tonight.
Oh, man. Hit the spot.
Count is 1-2 to Brawley. Pitch on the way, popped up, back into the screen. We'll do it all over again.
Home plate umpire, he's been through the wars. Look at that cap. It's almost brown. It's
so
so much
sun-faded.
dust and sun, yeah.
One ball and 2 strikes, and here's the pitch from Ventura. Swung on, slapped to the right, knocked down by Foose, and flips it to Price at first for the out.
Pitch from Lauren Foose.
Knocked it down, stayed with it. Just a nice little accurate flip to Price.
Stimbridge.
And the batter is Stimbridge. Stimbridge gets some encouragement from Brawley, and now Brawley talking to Ashworth, who's on deck, trying to give them some insights on what they're seeing from Mackenzie Ventura. In the circle for the Lady Stars today. First pitch, hit her in the left elbow. So that's a free base right there for Jalen Stimbridge.
And next up for the Redhawks, number 26, Aubrey Ashworth.
One thing that Ventura does not do, and that's walk a lot of batters. This time, the hard way. And Aubrey Ashworth is the batter, right-handed batter. Takes a riser about letter high for a ball. Got 2 trucks parked on the left field. Strike right down Star way on the right half of the corner of the plate. Even it up at 1 apiece. One guy's almost in the trees out there. Another strike in there for a 1-2 count now to Aubrey Ashworth.
Well, that's the way to cover the plate. One to the outside for a strike, one to the inside corner for a strike.
See what she throws, Ashworth now. Riser ball, and it's popped up center field. And Evans there to make the catch and gets it in time to hold Stimbridge over there at first.
Next up,
that was kind of a routine fly ball there, but I'm telling you, in the first, a spectacular play to end the first inning out there, and over the back catch at the fence.
The Redhawks have been making contact.
First pitch is a strike to Bella Richer. Richer is the second baseman for the Lady Redhawks. 0-1. Swung on, popped up left side. And Cooey says this is hers, and she grabs it. and that is out
And
number
Maddie
3.
Coon wraps it up.
So no
On to the
runs,
bottom of
no
the
hits, no errors or walks, but there was one hit batter left stranded at first is Stembridge. Let's move to the bottom of the second. Your score remains scoreless between Siegel and Stewarts Creek on State Farm Prep Sports.
The Blue Raider fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. T-shirts, caps, sweats in all sizes, designs, colors, children's to plus sizes. Raider Tees has decals and license plates to show everyone your favorite team. Plus, check out their wide selection of Blue Raider art, jewelry, even golf tee markers. Show your Blue Raider pride with the largest selection of Blue Raider merchandise anywhere by shopping Raider Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, just before the bridge over Broad behind Chewy's.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game today brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. They've helped provide local prep and MTSU athletes with excellent orthopedic coverage for decades. TOA, live your best life online at TOA.com.
Well, they put steel in my left leg, so I guess
it's kind of like auto repair.
Maybe not steel, hard plastic maybe.
Oh, there's some titanium in there. First pitch to Olivia Hale was a ball. She's the DH.
What if I put a magnet to my leg, it'll attach? It might.
1-0, went outside, it's high.
Sandifer's a tough customer. She's all business. Look at that face.
Have you been through a metal detector yet?
No. I'm hoping to never fly again.
Oh. 2 balls, no strikes. This one in the dirt. Sandifer did give up a walk back in the first, but she struck out 3 of the 4 she faced.
She's pitching carefully to Olivia because Olivia's got power.
3-0 to her. Missed inside, so 4 straight balls.
And Olivia Hale,
and it's a leadoff walk.
A quick little stroll to the first base.
And now Mackenzie
and
Ventura
like have a substitute runner.
is going to be
Addison Parrott's going to take
the batter.
Olivia's place at first base.
Addison Parrott.
So Parrott running at first for Hale.
And that brings up number 23, Mackenzie Ace Ventura.
Ventura is your batter now with a runner on. Ready for the first pitch to her. Swung on, slapped to third. Up with it is Ashworth over to Brawley. Parrott takes off to second. Seems like a sacrifice.
Around the base.
Ground out to third, retires Ventura.
Up next is number 17.
Didn't really try to do too much with it. Was on the first pitch. So maybe that's exactly what she was told to do.
Well, I think she knew she was going to try to throw a strike, and that was smart of her to go ahead and swing at it. Got the runner at second. That's the most important thing.
Now Madison Holshoe, your batter. And she's got a runner in scoring position. Bottom of the second, no score in this one. Pitches a ball outside. If you win this game, you move to the region finals. You'll have a spot in the state's final 16 in the sectional. But this is an elimination game. Someone will go home finishing up their last game of the season, and for some of these athletes, their last game in their high school career. Pitch way outside, and great snag by Kemp. If that gets by, Parrott may have thought about taking off to third. As soon as she grabbed it, she looked down there and stared Parrott down. 2-0 to Holshoe. Swing and a miss. Well, that was a home run cut if I've ever seen it. That ball just sunk over the backside of the plate there. 2-1 now. And Sandifer readies. Pitch outside. And it's 3-1. She has been behind Olivia Hale. Ventura was on the first pitch and now behind Holshoe. 3-1. And the pitch is on the way. High. And it is the second walk of the inning. So trouble brewing here for Stewarts Creek.
Next up is number 8, the Micah Price.
Hale walked. Ventura grounded to third, but got Parrott, who's running for Hale, to second. Now Holshoe on. So 2 on for Micah Price, the first baseman for the Lady Stars today. This is outside. John, I can see that the Lady Stars have the Vanderbilt star with the A, the black and gold on the back of their helmets. This pitch misses low for Asher Sullivan as he continues to fight for his life, the director of school son.
Been a lot of outreach there. That's
sure has.
Good to see. Unfortunate circumstances, but
2-0 misses low and inside. Oh, another bad one, and she will load the bases up with just 1 out. See if she gives Price anything to hit here. Strike right down the middle, and Price did not bite. So it's 3-1.
I think this is the one you swing at. She wants it to be around the plate, I would think.
There's another strike in there, and the count full. Sandifer's got a little more to work with here now with the count full. He's come back from a 3-0 deficit. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, back into the screen. So the battle continues here between Sandifer and Micah Price. The 8 hitter in the Siegel lineup today. And another payoff pitch. Swung on, popped up, left side, and drifting back in foul territory is Ashworth for the second out.
Lady Stars, number 6, Lauren Foos.
So, runners at first and second with 2 out for Lauren Foos.
Having Foos down there at the bottom of the order is like having another leadoff hitter.
There are 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch is on the way. Takes a strike on the outer half to the left-handed batter. No need to water down the infield today. It's already done by Mother Nature. Field's in good shape, though. 0-1. This is a ball low.
As an infielder, this is perfect. You want that to be a little bit damp. Make the bounces a little more pure.
Sandifer sets, and the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Chased one on the outer half. And Sandifer trying to get out of this jam. 2 walks here in the inning, 3 for the game. Pitch is swung on, popped up left side. This one's going to bounce over near the women's restroom area here at Siegel. Speaking of Siegel, the Stars baseball team will be playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if on Saturday. in their sectional round in baseball. It's a 3-game series there. Swing and a miss. Chase went outside. And the 4th strikeout came at just the right time for Sandifer. No runs, no hits, no errors. There were 2 walks and 2 left. We move to the 3rd inning now, and your score remains 0-0. Siegel and Stewarts Creek on State Farm Prep Softball.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
Fast response if the power goes out.
An app that keeps me informed. Tips to lower my monthly bill.
Communication on things that matter to me.
Done, 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 done.
I want to know everything.
Everything? Well, young lady, let me show you the MyMTE app. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. Tell us what it's like to work at a family business.
It's a lot of fun. However, it's a lot of work. Everybody has to pull their weight equally.
What do you think are some of the advantages of people doing business with a family business versus a corporate business?
We are here to answer all questions. We're responsible for scheduling jobs. We're not here to sell you material and pass you off to a list of installers.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Tune in next time for the Countdown to First Pitch, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. And after the game, it's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show.
Well, we move on to the 3rd inning. Still scoreless here, and the batter is Brooke Kemp, who takes a strike from Ventura. It's Kemp, Elena Wilson, and then the top of the order, Chloe Quiggle. Pitch from Ventura, swing and a miss. That one got there in a hurry. The only base runner for Stewarts Creek so far has been a hit batsman. Nothing in 2, swing and a miss. And that's the first strikeout on the afternoon for Ventura.
That pitcher's mound. Up next for the Red Hawks, number 14, Elena Wilson.
Elena Wilson is your right fielder for Stewarts Creek. Had a fine season thus far, 24-11. Experienced coaching staff who have been through the struggles of region and sectional and spring fling play. This one misses outside to Wilson. Our plan is on Wednesday afternoon around 4:50 to go on the air from Eagleville for baseball on Wednesday. 1-0 popped up into the screen. The reason, well, the Raiders have games tomorrow, and then their weekend series, since it's the last one of the regular season, is Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. 1-1. This is low. Middle Tennessee needs a win over Dallas Baptist in that weekend series. Dallas Baptist is the league leader in Conference USA. Pitch, swing and a miss. 2 apiece. Or they need a Jacksonville State loss. And MTSU beat them 2 out of 3 this last weekend to get into the tournament. 9 teams, but only 8 go to the tournament. Swing and into Bree Allen's breadbasket, but it pops out and gets away from her.
Up next, number 7.
And at first
Chloe
is
Quiggle.
Wilson. That'll take us back to the top of the order, and a runner on here in Wilson. John, that just took a weird pop right off of her chest there, didn't it?
Yeah. What are you kind of scoring that as?
Well, she fielded it, but swinging a miss.
85, right?
I hate to do that.
Shot.
Quiggle led off the game with a fly ball over to Sneed. This one in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ventura Gets the sign from the dugout. And the pitch. Foul back into the screen. Comes right back. Rolls all the way to near the pitcher's circle. Sneed comes over from her spot at short to say something to Ventura, which put a smile on her face at least. And the 1-2. Took something off. Shot right past short. That is going to be the first hit of the game. And Stewarts Creek putting something together here.
Number 22, Tanasia Thomas.
First hit for either team, honestly. I'm going to have to readjust my field mic here. It keeps on moving down there. Get it on this side of the fence. Maybe it'll stay. So runners at first and second now for Stewarts Creek. And a foul inside the, well, it kind of spins like a top. That right-hander's batter's box, if you will. Tanasia Thomas. Foul ball fly out for her in the first. Takes a strike here. And nothing in two. Siegel fans cheering on Ventura here, who has really her first trouble of the game. First runner in scoring position for sure. Strikeout, an error, and now a single. Have two on for Stewarts Creek here in the top of the third. Pitch fell into the screen. At least it's on this side of the net now.
Yeah. It's a
noisy foul ball right there, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it kind of moves against our garbage bag that's on top of our equipment.
We spare no expense. Swung on, popped up left side, and high for the snag is Jasmine Sneed.
Another great play. That was
Sneed
not
with a
easy.
Jumpman impression. Up next, number
Line
2,
out to the
Samaya
shortstop.
Sandifer.
Jasmine Sneed retires Tanasia Thomas. So there are two away, and Sandifer can certainly help her own cause here. Right-handed batter and pitcher. Took a little something off. Slow roller to third, and Allen just steps on the bag.
And
that is going to end the inning.
That takes us to the
So
bottom
that
of the
will be a
third.
force, and out of the inning are the Siegel Lady Stars. No runs. There was a hit. There was an error, and there would have been two left here in the third. So we move now to the bottom of the third inning, still scoreless between Stewarts Creek and Siegel on State Farm Region semifinal softball.
One Hot and Ready Classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! You've changed! Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Little Caesars Pizza in Murfreesboro. 4 locations: Memorial Boulevard, South Rutherford Boulevard, Old Ford Parkway, and Warrior Drive.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni. Pizza.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you by combining your home and auto.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Softball.
And the first pitch into Jasmine Sneed sails high. It's the top of the order here in the third to face Sandifer for the Lady Stars. She struck out back in the first. Second time seeing Sandifer here. Fouled this one into the screen here. And the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. You win here, you face the winner of the game that starts in about 20 minutes, Smyrna and Oakland. And you've punched a ticket to the sectional round 2. The 1-1 in the dirt. What that means is if you get to Wednesday, you're guaranteed a spot in the sectional. If you win the region, you host. If you lose, you travel. And that's a 1-game winner-take-all spot for a chance to go to Spring Fling next week. 2-1 popped up into the screen. That's right, Spring Fling next week. And we have, as of tonight, 5 softball teams playing in region play and 3 baseball teams in sectional play. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sneed. The pitch reached outside for that one. A slow roller to Quiggle, but makes the throw over to Brawley at first and records the out.
Number 44,
a very nice scoop there by Brawley.
Lee Evans.
Kind of had to do the stretch and scooped it out. Kylie Evans, who's made a couple of great catches, one incredible catch in center field. Steps in here after striking out in the first inning. So she's 0 for 1 today.
Marginal risk of bad weather tomorrow, Brian.
Level 1 out of 5.
Yeah, that's not much.
It's going to be raining in the morning, but it's the afternoon stuff that could have some gusty winds, maybe some hail. 1-0 to Evans.
Which makes this game really important to get it in.
Yes.
And the game in the north side of town.
Going to be in good shape, it looks like.
Uh-oh. Well, we've done it now. I think I felt the raindrop right then.
Did you? 1 ball, 1 strike count to Evans. Does she go? They appeal, and she did not.
Kylie Evans is one tough little customer. When she was in the 4th grade, we had dodgeball tournaments, kickball tournaments. The most competitive young lady I know.
Sandifer readies this 2-1 pitch. Slapped foul down the left field line. She looks like somebody that you would want walking with you through a dark alleyway.
She's a tough little youngster.
2 balls, 2 strikes, so count even here to Evans. And the pitch on the way. Ooh, that hit her. But she was running out of the batter's box there. It's a ball. 3-2. She kind of ran into the path of it. So it's a full count now to Evans, who we saw foul off about 10 one night. This one low, and it is the 4th walk of the game for Sonia Sandifer.
Light jog to first base. Up next, number 35, Auburn Carl.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 walks, and that's been all the base runners that Siegel has had. They've only had 1 in scoring position, and that was just last inning. So 1 out, 1 on for Auburn Carls. Sails low.
Okay, though, you're flirting with danger.
Yeah.
You walk people. Sandifer's got great stuff. She can work her way around it.
She was able to get out of the second inning despite the 2 walks. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Fouled right back into the mitt of Kemp. Just barely got a piece of that one. Sandifer with the long look into the Stewarts Creek dugout. And now the 1-1 on the way. Went outside, throw down to first, and back safely there is Evans. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped it up, and out of play, right behind home plate. Siegel dugout. Very boisterous here. Got the chance going. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carls. By the way, she walked back in the first, her last at bat. Ball high.
The big pitch here, really big pitch.
It's 3-2. Got the cleanup hitter, Maddie Cooey, on deck. Got to deal with her one way or another here. Pitch low, and it's back-to-back walks, the 5th one.
And they're walking around the bases. Up next,
for
number
Sandifer.
18, Maddie Cooey.
That's Carl's 2nd walk of the game, and Maddie Cooey, who struck out back in the
Number
first,
5, Jada Purvis in for Auburn Carls.
is
now up the
up
bat,
here
number
with just
18,
1 out now.
Maddie Cooey.
Purvis is running for Carls, by the way. Well, the same situation she had last time. 2 on by walk and 1 out. And Sandifer got out of it. This pitch is high. She got Price to pop up and struck out Foose to end the Siegel thread in the 2nd. We'll see what Sandifer can do here. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Still no score. Pitch sails low. We're going to throw down to 2nd, but Evans is back in time. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one sails low. Sandifer really struggling to get the ball over the strike zone right now. It's 3-0. I think I said 1-0, and they caught the scoreboard up there. Another bad one, and the bases are loaded. Pitch, strike on the inner half. I heard the displeasure from some Siegel fans back here.
McCoy going to make her throw a strike, or will she swing? That's the big question here.
It's a 3-1 count to her. The pitch to Cooey, swung on, lined right to the shortstop, Quiggle. And now there are 2 away. Well, can she do the same thing she did in the 2nd? The 2nd was walk, ground out to 3rd, walk, pop out to 3, and a strikeout. Here it's grounder to short,
And
which retired one, then back-to-back
number
walks.
22, Olivia
And then Cooey lined out to the
Hale.
shortstop, Hale, who walked to lead off the 2nd inning. Going to see if she can get something going here with 2 outs. All the base runners today for Siegel have been walks, 5 of them. First pitch fouled into the screen.
I like that swing. She's struggling to throw strikes. If you get one around the plate, swing at it.
Sandifer has flirted with disaster the last 2 innings. Got out of it last inning. Got 1 more out to get here. Siegel trying to score for the first time in this game for either team. 0-1. Went outside. Evans is giving Sandifer and Kemp fits back there at 2nd, which you would expect. Kind of walking leisurely back to the base. 1-1, swing and a miss. That one dropped off the planet on the backside of that plate. A lot of movement on that pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hale. DH in this game. Pitch is on the way. Outside, didn't chase.
Well, we saw Olivia Hill hit one out into the woods the other night, several weeks ago.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch from Sonia Sandifer. Low and fouled it back just to stay alive, did Hale. She didn't want to take any chances with that one and fouled it away. So again, 2-2. And the pitch, low, chopper to third, and Ashworth just steps on the bag. So it's another force out, and that is going to end the third inning for the Siegel Stars. No runs, no hits. There were 2 walks, 2 left. Go to the fourth now. Still no score between Stewarts Creek and Siegel on State Farm Region semifinal softball.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service. We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service reminds you that it makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We've been serving Rutherford County since 1988.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
We're just off Memorial Boulevard at 142 Heritage Park Drive.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
We're back here at Siegel High School, Siegel and Stewarts Creek. We're here in the top of the fourth inning, and the first pitch is into Jaden Brawley. Outside for a ball. Brawley, Stimbridge, and Ashworth. It's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Stewarts Creek to face Ventura. Swung on, fouled it left side. That first pitch was a strike, by the way. Didn't hear the umpire. They're usually louder on the strikes. Maybe he's saving his voice. Well, he says 1-1, so it was right. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, high fly ball, deep center field. Evans drifts back and makes the grab.
Kylie Evans makes it look easy. Up next, number 1,
So another fly ball out to center field, and Kylie Evans has been pretty busy out there tonight.
Yes, she has.
Jalen Stimbridge is the Lady Red Hawk batter.
If you're an outfielder, though, Stewarts Creek hitting fly balls that you really love. They're just high, a little deep, but able plenty of time to get under them.
Stimbridge fouls this one into the screen here. She was hit by a pitch in her only at bat. Stewarts Creek has 1 hit, 1 error, and a hit batsman.
Stewarts Creek has Siegel has stranded 7, Stewarts Creek 3.
This pitch sails in for a strike. Yeah, base runners have been few and far between for Stewarts Creek. This one fouled right side.
Strangely enough, Ventura with only 1 strikeout.
Yeah.
But she's throwing a 1-hitter, so there you go.
We're here in the 4th inning, top of the 4th. Swung on, nubbed this one foul. Stimbridge reaching out there. Coach Fernandez down at first. Her son, Chase, played baseball for Stewarts Creek. Their season ended in the region last week. This is inside. He will be back for his senior season next year. Stewarts Creek baseball team will have some pitching to replace. I think their top 3 pitchers are walking across the stage soon. 1-2 sails high. They've kind of built a machine out there at Stewarts Creek. Won the district regular season championship. 1-2 fouled back. Stembridge is spoiling a lot of Ventura pitches here. Got something every day this week. Softball today, MTSU tomorrow, baseball Wednesday, and then MTSU baseball Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll be busy. 2-2, little popper. It's going to be Price who throws it to first, but not in time. Had to wait on Foose to come over to cover.
Up next, number 26.
And nobody to throw to. That one didn't get out of the infield. And that's a one-out hit.
If Price could have fielded it cleanly the first time,
yeah,
she might have had a shot. But I'm going to give her a hit, Brian.
Yep, that's what I put down too.
Would have been bang, bang, even to see to come up with it.
So with 1 out, 1 on, Aubrey Ashworth takes a ball inside. I have a feeling the later this game goes, the more tense it's going to get. Strike on the outer half, and Carl's up, fakes a throw to first. 1-1. Softball is one of those, softball and baseball can be very humbling. 1-1.
Well, in a game like this, Brian, one hit, one big major hit, especially with a runner on, that could be the ball game, and that's how tight this game is right now.
And sometimes that's what opens up the floodgates too. 2 balls and a strike. Show and bunt. Puts it down. Cleanly fielded by Ventura. And they may have her hung up between second and third. They're going to chase her down and make the throw. She is going to be out or safe.
Well,
point out?
one of the two.
She's safe at second. So Stembridge is safe at second.
Good call, Brian.
Well, you were doing that, and he was doing this, and so I didn't know what to do.
It was safe, yeah. They should have had her. She should have been out.
And with a
ball got bobbled down there at second. Bree Allen
number 8, Bella
tried to chase her down, and then late threw to Foose, who was covering down there, and wasn't a clean snag there. So Richer, your batter.
Well, it was a great bunt, and Price, Foose made a great throw to tie her up, but then the rundown, she was able to get back.
Pitch sails high to Richer. Bella flew out to left to end the second inning. Second runner, and the only runner second runner in scoring position here. This one's foul tipped. Only the second hit of the game in this inning. Stembridge down at second. Here's the pitch from Ventura. Swing and a miss, reached outside for that one. And the strikeout came at just the right time right there for Ventura and the Lady Stars. No runs. There was a hit in the inning, and left stranded down there at second was Stembridge. Still scoreless, going to the bottom of the fourth. Stewarts Creek and Siegel on State Farm Region semifinal softball.
We're talking with Anne-Marie Brents at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive.
Our sandwiches are very popular. Our pork and our chicken are probably most popular pulled meats. We have spare ribs. They're delicious. They fall off the bone good. We don't put sauce all over our meat.
And that's so you can choose mild or hot sauce or their signature white sauce.
White sauce is our special kind of secret sauce. It's delicious. It's kind of got a kick to it, but it's not too spicy.
Barbecue smoked chicken, ribs, loaded baked potatoes. Check out Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850 and let me save you money and time.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris. Give me a call at 615-893-1417 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
This half inning brought to you by Celeste Middleton, 803 North Thompson Lane. Give her a call, 615-895-2700. A great State Farm agent.
Well, it's going to be Ventura to lead it off here for the Siegel Lady Stars. Ventura, Holshoe, and Price. Siegel's 6, 7, and 8. To face Sonia Sandifer. The pitch, low. And it's 2-0. She has walked 5 batters. And that is the extent of the base runners for Siegel here in this one so far. 2-0. Swung on, fouled over right by the Siegel dugout. We've grown by 1 truck in the outfield, by the way. Just right over the left center field wall. And they're all white trucks. Two and 1. Here's the pitch. Took a little something off and just pulled the trigger late on that one, did Ventura. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ventura is 0 for 1 today. She grounded third. Pitch in the dirt. And the count goes full.
You know, it's almost like Sandifer is effectively wild. Because, you know, you're sitting there waiting, you think it's going to be a ball, then she zips one by you.
It's a full count now to Ventura. Popped up, back this way, and going to be in the stands. Somebody gets a souvenir. Just don't try to throw it over the fence here, the net.
Please don't.
That never goes well here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's the count to Ventura. The pitch swung on, chopped to third. Ashworth up with it, throws over to Brawley. And that's exactly what Ventura did in the first inning.
Up next for the Lady Stars, number 17, Madison Holshoe.
She's probably hit the ball better than anybody in the lineup tonight so far.
So there's one away for Holshoe now. She walked back in the second. No score here. Bottom of the 4th. Pitch in for a strike on the outer half. Sandifer has not been ahead of most of the batters today, especially since the second inning. Here's a chopper to short. Quiggle up with it. Fires it over to Brawley at first for out number 2.
And up next,
I'll tell
number
you what,
8,
Brawley over at first is a magician over there. Her footwork is about as good as anybody I've ever seen.
John, Siegel has either struck out or walked, or everything else has been grounders.
Yeah, no fly balls.
Micah Price. She popped it up over to third. Fouls this one back into the screen.
They're making a little bit of contact this inning, though.
If Price can reach, it's Foose who's on deck. Sandifer is having, so far, a much easier fourth inning than she has the last two. Swung on, popped it up into center field. Thomas camps under it. And the inning, half inning, is over.
That takes us to the top of the fifth. Redhawks to bat.
So that does take us to the fifth. We've completed 4. No runs, no hits, no one left on. So let's move along to the fifth inning. John, we'll see if you can get us some runs here and see who's going to be the victor in this one. No score, Stewarts Creek and Siegel on State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Vans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Vans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Vans will be there with trained technicians. Vans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Vans Heating and Air.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
The large majority of our kids are involved in athletics or extracurricular activities, one or the other, and most are doing multiple activities.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
And that's a great preparation for life. How many of us in our life are just doing one thing? So a well-rounded student is a huge deal.
Invest in your child's future in a Christ-centered environment with many athletic and extracurricular choices.
Without a doubt, our students have the opportunity to be involved in multiple activities.
To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
All righty, here's John to take you the rest of the way. Top of the fifth, no score, and John, take it away.
Brooke Kemp going to lead it off, Brian. It will be followed by Elena Wilson, then the top of the order, and Chloe Quiggle. No score. We're in the top half of the fifth inning. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike called, 1-1. Mackenzie Ventura. Oh, you were talking about a no-hitter for Sandifer. And Ventura, well, she's given up a hit. The pitch. This is a pitcher's duel if I've ever seen it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kemp, a right-handed batter. Yeah, we are starting to get a crowd out there in left field now. Go out and collect some money for Siegel, will you? Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, that was close. May have been in the dirt a little bit, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Or it may have hit her bat.
Greg White is kind of tooling around here somewhere. I'm sure he's gone out to collect money if that's necessary. Or maybe that's the free admission seats.
The 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't imagine they're paid. They have to pay. They're sitting in a truck. It's not the greatest seat in the world, but 2-2 the count. Ventura and the pitch to Kemp. A little blooper in the shallow right field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And a single for Stewarts Creek, their second hit. So Kemp gets it started.
Number 14, Elena Wilson.
Third hit, excuse me. And it brings up Elena Wilson, who's reached on an error back in the third.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base runners, John. 3 on singles, 1 an error, and 1 a hit batter.
And number 23 in at first base.
That's kind of the difference between Ventura and Sandifer.
Got a runner down at first. Pitch is bunted. They're going to go to first with it, and the out is retired. And now the throw back, safe. Wow, they almost caught her napping too. The pinch runner.
Up next, number 7, Chloe Quiggle.
I forgot I had that. I'll look for it, John. I have that card.
1 out, runner at second.
I think it's McDonald.
Pitch is fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Quiggle has popped up and singled back in the third.
It's actually Retzlaff, R-E-T-Z-L-A-F-F.
Yeah, Retzlaff, okay. She's down at second. Well, that's a big run now. You're starting when you're in the 5th inning or later. It gets tight here. 0-1 the count to Quiggle. The pitch popped up back to the screen again, and she's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Tanasia Thomas would be next. 1 out. Ventura looks in. Now she's ready. The 0-2 pitch. Inside corner, but a little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hard to lay off of that one, but Quiggle did.
I think that's the pitch that she's not getting across, and Ventura's getting a little more visibly upset about that.
She's ready. The 1-2. Popped up to right field. This time it's in play, and the right fielder coming on is Holshoe, and she makes the catch for out number 2, and they hold the runner at second.
With a quick catch and a shoot to third base. Up next, number 22, Tanasia
Brings
Thomas.
up Tanasia Thomas, flied out and popped up. 0 for 2. Somebody's going to break through here, but we just don't know when or who.
Well, the later it gets.
First pitch to her is a ball. I don't know. That looked good to me. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's the one that she's not getting across. You can see it on her face. She's frustrated at that one. She keeps working at it, though.
There's a strike called, 1-1.
Same spot, just a smidge higher, I guess.
1 ball, 1 strike. Thomas has hit the ball pretty well, but nothing to show for it. Flied to left, where that's the one Cooey made that great play on. The pitch. Bunts it, and it misses it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Go ahead run down at second base for Stewarts Creek. We're in a scoreless tie here in the 5th. Thomas steps back in there. Now the pitch from Ventura. Up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know how you can tell. Ventura looks upset after every pitch.
Well, I guess that's true.
You know? She's disappointed in herself on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at second. Now the runner is going to be going here on this pitch. Crack of the bat. Two. High pop, left side, Sneed backs off, and Allen comes up with it and relinquishes it as Allen called her off. And the inning is over. No runs. There was 1 hit and 1 man left, or 1 lady left. We've completed 4.5 going to the bottom of the 5th. We're still scoreless.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game today brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, Jeff and Kyle Bowen do the job right. They're on Middle Tennessee Boulevard.
There's a line drive, base hit off the bat of Foose. Lauren Foose with a single. Didn't try to do too much with it, just went the other way and gets the benefit of a base hit there.
First hit off of Sandifer today, John.
And there goes your no-hitter. And Jasmine Sneed, the batter, she struck out and grounded to short. She's 0 for 2.
I think you said earlier in this game, John, it's like when Lauren Foose is there, it's like you got a leadoff hitter in the 9-hole. And
definitely do.
Certainly did what she needed to do to get to the top of the order here.
Sandifer with the pitch. Slow, Foose going. The throw down is going to be in time as Stewarts held on to it. So quickly that single erased. And there's one away.
Coach Reed can't believe it. I don't think she's arguing the call.
I think Lauren got a little bit of a late jump. But now Kim can throw it. Kim's got an arm.
Yes, she does.
She's shown it off a few times. So there's one out, a 1 ball, no strike count to Sneed. Sandifer gets the sign from the dugout. Now we're ready. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled away. They are their swings against her.
Yes.
The last couple of innings here.
Well, last inning, I know it was 3 straight outs, but a couple of ground balls to third and to short, and then the fly ball to center field, and then the single. So they are beginning to touch Sandifer here a little bit.
1-1 the count, 1 out, the pitch. High. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Siegel batting. We are scoreless. Siegel and Stewarts Creek. 2 balls and a strike. Sneed steps back in there. Don't see many nights where she takes an over. The pitch. Swung on, good cut, fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And walking back to the rubber is Sandifer now. Gets a little dirt, scoots it up. The later we go, the more pressure there is. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her chasing. Second time that Jasmine has struck out.
Stars, number 44.
2 away and brings up Kylie Evans, who has struck out and walked. She's 0 for 1. So what looked like to be a promising inning, now there's 2 out, nobody on. Left-handed hitting Evans in there. The pitch takes the ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Baseball Wednesday, want to remind everybody, will be from Eagleville at 5 o'clock, 4:50 airtime. The pitch. She shoots one through the hole, and it's a base hit for her.
And Kylie Evans.
Second hit of the inning. However, only one person's on, that's Evans, and you may see her take off too. And to bring up Auburn Carls, who has walked twice.
That caught stealing pretty big now, isn't it, John?
Yes, it is.
And up next for the Lady Stars,
Coach
Alabama,
Reed giving some advice
Auburn
to
Carls.
Sandifer reached back and threw a little something extra on Sneed, but Evans just kind of guided one between short and third. She's down at first with 2 away. And the pitch. Up high, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, Kemp just comes out of there like she's wanting to throw. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Low, 2-0. Carls would be followed by Cooey, then Hale. It's one of these nights, Brian, where the temperature is going to be in the morning about the same temperature as it is right now.
Well, I guess that's right.
Here's the pitch. Swinging away at 2-0 and fouls it back, 2-1. Can't say enough about Sandifer's performance. She has walked 5, given up 2 hits, but where it counts on the scoreboard, 0-0. And the 2-1. Change up, just in there for a strike. Had to wait a little while. He delayed that call just a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The crowd certainly tried to help too, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. And the 2-2. High fly ball, center field, and making the grab out there is Thomas, and the inning is over. Siegel got no runs. They did have 2 hits. One's erased on a caught stealing, and they strand 1. We've completed 5. We're all goose eggs up there. It's scoreless between Siegel and Stewarts Creek.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
Hey, it's Brian sharing why First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been my bank since opening here in 2014. I just really want to know my bank isn't some corporate outfit out of state, but I also want online banking and a great app. Well, I get that at First National Bank of Middle Tennessee and more. You won't find better customer service either. The people, that's what makes it the best place I've banked. You don't have to settle, you know. Come on over with me to First National Bank of Middle Tennessee on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game today brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, along with Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, Bowen's Body Shop, and Good Neighbors State Farm Agent Dana Womack at 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. Dana Womack. Give her a call, 900-0877.
And Sonia Sandiford going to lead it off.
Samaya Sandiford.
Or that's Samaya Sandiford. I've got that all wrong, haven't I? Samaya. Okay. We got her last name right. She's 0 for 2 in the game. And she steps in here and the top of the 6th. We are scoreless. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back out of play, 0-1. Sandifer, Brawley, and Stembridge, the 2, 3, 4 hitters. I'll make that the 3, 4, 5 hitters in the top half of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ventura has struck out 2, given up 3 hits, and it's hit a batter. But she hasn't walked anybody. Another sterling performance by Ventura. The pitch. Fouled back out of play. It's 0-2. The Siegel defense has been stellar for the most part tonight, as has Stewarts Creek. The pitch inside, almost hit her, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'll never understand, Brian, how a young lady can sit up there 60 feet away and take those balls coming in there at 60, 65, 70, 75 miles an hour. The pitch. Lined into center field, deep. This ball is hit. This ball is gone. Samia Sandifer just put Stewarts Creek on top with a huge blast to right center field. It's 1-0. Now the pressure for Siegel just got a little deeper, didn't it?
Sure did. 4th hit of the game off of Ventura.
No doubt about that one.
And
right center field, got it up in her eyes a little bit, and she didn't miss it.
Jaden Brawley.
Here's Brawley, who's grounded to second, flied to center. You have the 4th hit of the night and the biggest one. And the pitch to her. Takes it high, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0, Stewarts Creek. Here in the region semifinals. Loser goes home.
Siegel's got 2 more shots at it, John. Bottom of the 6th and the bottom of the 7th. A lot can happen between now and then.
And the pitch. High. 2 balls, no strikes.
Fans have definitely gotten chattier too, haven't they?
They definitely have. Got some happy fans back there.
Trading barbs back and forth.
2-0 pitch. Low. 3-0. No, he called a strike. Wow. Okay.
Good luck.
Well, 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Fly ball. This one's pretty well hit. The right field. And Holshoes come over and make the catch.
Going.
We're out number 1.
In right field.
And that brings up Jalen Stembridge, who's hit by a
And
pitch
that brings
and
up
single.
number 1, Jalen Stembridge.
1-0 Stewarts Creek on the Sandifer home run. Talk about helping yourself.
Man alive.
So, well, nobody else is going to hit, I'm going to. It's 1-0. The pitch. Outside and high, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a rookie pitcher for the Cubs pitching against the Braves tonight. His ERA, he's 5-0. His ERA is Imanaga is his name. Swing and a miss. His ERA is 1.00.
That's good, right?
yeah, very good. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Popped up, out of play. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. I'm all messed up about spring fling when it is. Is it next week?
Next week,
okay.
Yep.
The sectional's this weekend, right?
Correct.
Okay.
For baseball.
1-2 pitch, lined into second. Foose has it, throws to first in time for out number 2.
Just a little quick pop over to first base.
That
brings up number 26,
so
Aubrey Ashworth.
Sectional start Wednesday, and you get 2 out of 3 in between
Right.
then and Saturday.
Okay.
So you can play 1 game each day, the 3rd game being the if game. Eagleville's playing 1 game Wednesday, 1 game Thursday, and if necessary game is needed, they'll play a doubleheader on Thursday.
Swung on and fouled here to the screen, 0-1. This is Ashworth. Ashworth, who weighs about 40 pounds, it looks like. The pitch. Low and in the dirt, 1-1. She's wiry. That's what they call wiry.
Yeah?
Wiry athlete.
I wouldn't know.
1 ball, 1 strike. About being wiry or being an athlete, or both.
Well,
2 out, nobody on.
I've never been called wiry.
1-1, swing and a miss. High fastball, and it's 1-2.
We're going to get you to that Braves-Cubs game after we're done here.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out to end the inning, but not before a solo home run by Samia Sandiford puts Stewarts Creek out in front. 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Oh, yeah, and that takes us to...
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Softball.
Today's Region semifinals in softball brought to you by Sir Pizza, Carpets by Osborne, Winners Trophies, as well as First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Stewarts Creek. Siegel coming up to bat, John.
Bottom of the sixth, 2 more tries for the Siegel Stars, trailing 1-0, and Mandy Cooey going to lead it off. The pitch, strike called in the outside corner, 0-1. Sandifer, well, she's got to feel pretty good right now. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, this time inside corner. Maddie thought it was a little low. And it's 0-2. Cooey, Hale, and Ventura. Sandifer looking in. Now she's ready. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck her out as Kemp held on to the ball.
For the Lady Stars, all
strikeout number 4.
22, Olivia.
5, correct? No,
6.
6, excuse me. I messed up big time while here. I made a 3 instead of a 5.
She struck out 3 of the 4 batters in the first and then has scattered the rest of these strikeouts.
Yeah, I just made an error on my marking. Pitches high a ball. Here's Hale. She has power of her own. She's walked and grounded out. She's 0 for 1. So 6 strikeouts to go with 5 walks, but hey, it's working for her. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, she's keeping that ball really low, isn't she?
It's almost like she's found another gear here in the circle.
1 ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. Went for the outside corner, missed it. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here's Sandifer's pitch. Swing and a foul back to the brick wall here. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brawley goes out and gives a little word of encouragement here. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Hill stays alive. I'm sure her dad's in attendance here somewhere. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a big batter to get here for Sandifer. The 2-2. Low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitching very carefully.
Certainly doesn't want to give much for Hale to look at here.
Full count. She's had a few of those tonight, hasn't she?
Yeah.
3-2 pitch. On the way, here it is. Swung on and a fly ball into shallow right, and making the catch easily out there is Wilson for out number 2.
Up next for the
This
Lady
crowd's
Stars,
starting to feel it a little bit, aren't they?
Ace
The Stewarts Creek fans, anyway. And here's Mackenzie Ventura, fielder's choice, and grounded to third. She's 0 for 2. Two out here in the inning. The pitch. Strike called. In fact, Mackenzie held back her swing. It's still a strike, 0-1. That call stealing a foose looks pretty big too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Swing and a foul. 0-2 the count. Ventura in a hole. On deck is Horseshoe.
The only 2 hits of the game for Siegel were just last inning. But the caught stealing, nobody got past second base. Or nobody got to second base.
The pitch, low. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Siegel has had runners in scoring position in the second and the third, but that's it.
She's only had one 3-up, 3-down inning. Swung on, line hard foul down the left field line.
Siegel
one ball,
has
2 strikes.
Siegel has stranded 6 so far. Stewarts Creek has stranded 4.
One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 out here in the Siegel 6th. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well hit. And it's over the head of Thomas. Ventura gonna hold it second. There's your tying run.
That is a double.
That came close, didn't it?
Did. Almost the same spot as Sandifer.
Madison Holshoe.
And here's Holshoe. The tying run is down at second base. Holshoe has walked and grounded to short. So Ventura's done everything she can do. She's down at second base. The drama continues here at Siegel. 1-0 Stewarts Creek. Siegel with the tying run at second base. And here's the wind and the pitch. Strike called outside corner, 0-1.
Have fun, you got this.
Everybody kind of on the edge of their seats here. 2 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And she's in the hole now, 0-2. Holshoe steps back in there. And the pitch on the way, here it is. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Samia Sandifer. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck her out, inning over. Strikeout number 7, no runs, 1 hit, the double, and she's left at second. We've completed 6. It's Stewarts Creek 1, Siegel 0 here on State Farm Prep Softball.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
Pizza. Murfreesboro's favorite pizza is now hiring at all 3 local locations. That's right. We want you to join the Sir Pizza team. Stop in at our East Main, Veterans Parkway, or Memorial Boulevard locations and let us know how you'd like to join the Sir Pizza family. Also, we've made it even easier to order for carryout or delivery. Just head on over to sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, along with Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. And John, if you're Siegel, you got to hold them right here, don't you?
You certainly do. That's her job to Ventura's. It's going to be Richer, Kemp, and Wilson, the bottom of the 3 in the order for Stewarts Creek. And the first pitch swung on, popped up, back this way toward me, and over my head. And somebody made a nice catch back there.
Yes. And they decided to throw it back over. That was dangerous.
Huh. Well, but it wasn't a 6-year-old kid that threw it. It was.
No. He was a little older than 6,
yeah.
Maybe 16.
That is not an easy throw.
No,
either.
it's not.
Pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, you would think you could do it, but I don't think I could do it anymore.
Well, he's about halfway up the stands here, too, so
yeah,
I guess that helps.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ventura with the pitch. Popped up to the screen again, but foul ball. 1-2. 1-0 if you just joined us. Stewarts Creek with a solo homer by Sandifer in the 5th That's put them on top, 1-0. Siegels get one more shot at it. The pitch. And they call a strike there, and that is a third called strike on Richer.
It's heating up there, heating up. Up next, number 4,
strikeouts
Brooke Kemp.
on the day for Ventura, and that brings up Brooke Kemp, who has struck out and singled. If this score remains the same, the hitting stats are going to be pretty easy for you.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay on that.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Siegel softball, they've had some heartbreaking losses. You know, we were at state tournament with them. The pitch, swing and a miss. They've lost several region games.
Well, 2 years ago, John, they lost 1-0, I think was the score, to Stewarts Creek here on this field.
0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Shallow left center, and Sneed grabs it, goes out there and gets it. And there's 2 away.
Up next, number 14, Elena Wilson.
Boy, Sneed covers a lot of ground from shortstop. 2 out. Here's Elena Wilson, who's reached on an air and had a nice sacrifice bunt back in the 5th. 2 out here in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Low, 1 ball, no strikes. Wednesday, we have baseball, 4:50 airtime. It'll be Eagleville. We'll be at the great facility they have in Eagleville. Swung on and missed. Might give me a fried bologna sandwich if they got them.
They're playing Collinwood. It's the first game of that best 2 out of 3.
Here's the pitch. Strike call. That was a pretty pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Which means if you win both games, you move on.
And that's the plan, I would think, for Eagleville.
That's why they call it an if game, if necessary, the 3rd game.
Swing and a miss. Easy inning for Ventura. She ends up her frame with her 5th strikeout. And
it's getting hot in here.
That means we've got 1 more shot for the Siegel Stars. They trail at 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Well, good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack bringing you this half inning. 1535 West Northfield Boulevard between right near the Ford dealer, 890-0850.
And the first pitch to Micah Price is a ball high, 1 ball, no strike. Sandiford doesn't want to walk anybody here, but so far she's been able to survive the walks.
John, she walked 5 through 3 innings and hasn't walked anybody since.
Is that not weird? The wind and the pitch. That one's low, 2-0. Price, Foose, and then the top of the order. So it's definitely, for sure, not over yet for the Siegel Stars, for sure. 2-0. It's 1-0 Stewarts Creek here in the 7th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That same spot, that low outside corner.
It looks very enticing, doesn't it?
It sure does. 2 balls and a strike. That's a good point, though, you made about after the 3rd. They started making a little more contact, but she wasn't walking anybody. 2-1. Outside. Another one gets the tying run on.
Well, she certainly doesn't want to get that bug again if you're a Stewarts Creek fan. Siegel, you don't care how you get base runners.
No. And I guarantee you, well, I'd be very surprised, I'll say that, if she swings. Here's the wind, the 3-1. Oh, hit her bad, and I think that was ball 4.
Sure was. It hit the back nub of the bat.
I mean, she didn't mean to swing. It just, she wasn't trying to swing. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's kind of in the process of pulling the bat back that it hit the butt of the bat.
Sandifer's pitch. Popped up right side. Brawley's got it. And there's the first out in the 7th. The toughest out to get, she gets it. Pop out to Brawley. Lauren Foose, the batter, struck out and singled, but caught stealing back in the 5th.
Well, she ended the no-hitter for Sandifer in the 5th.
Foose stepping in. I think she's a little confused about what she wants to do. Yeah, there she goes. Left-handed batter. Ashworth in, close at 3rd, and the first pitch is a strike called, 0-1. Nope, make that a ball, 1-0. Thought she went after that. Must have held the bat back. Sandifer 2 outs away from a region victory. The pitch swung on, fouled away out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know what Foose is hitting for the season, but I know she bats 9th, but man, she gets on base a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Last chance for the Siegel Stars. Now time's called. As she steps back in there. 1-1. Low, 2 balls and a strike. I get so impressed to see the intensity level in these games. The concentration, Sanford, the battle against Sanford and Foose here. Lauren steps back in there. And the 2-1. Strike called right at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
When everybody here in the crowd is on every pitch.
Well, she's going to have to see Jasmine Sneed regardless of what Foose does here.
Let's go, dude. Finish.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Low, 3-2. Jasmine Sneed, a senior. Brian, she's been here since a freshman.
Yeah, she's seen many a softball game here. She's definitely not going to go down quietly.
She's in the on-deck circle. The wind by Sandifer to 3-2. Blooper in the center. Going to be tough play, but it's made out there by Thomas. Came running in. They had her played there. And that is out number 2. Last hope now. It's going to be up to Jasmine Sneed.
Magic, number 12.
Jasmine Sneed is struck out, grounded to short, and struck out. She's 0 for 3. That's unusual in itself.
Yes, it is.
She's the last hope for the Lady Stars. 1-0 Stewarts Creek. Bottom of the 7th, 2 out. Sneed steps in, gets ready for the first pitch from Sandifer. And here it is. Swing, a looper into left center field, a base hit. Inning is still alive.
That puts a runner on, bringing up number 44.
It's a 2-out single.
Kylie Evans.
Brian, you just kind of knew that might happen.
Yeah.
It did.
And then it doesn't get any easier with Evans.
Evans has singled, walked, and struck out. She's 1 for 2. And a tough competitor. She's not going to go down easy
on your
either.
feet again, number 44, Kylie Evans.
So Evans, the left-handed hitter, steps in there. Now she steps out. Coach Reed wants to make absolutely sure she knows what to do up here. And the first pitch to her. Looked like she was going to bunt. She takes the strike, 0-1.
Just heard Coach Reed yell over, "You got it, Kylie, nobody better."
Sandiford 1 out away from a huge, huge victory. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Evans comes up empty, 0-2 the count. So now the pressure turns to Evans. Snead at first, 2 out. And the pitch. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brian, if she hits 1 out, I'll eat your jacket.
Well, don't do that. I like my jacket.
Because that would be unbelievable, wouldn't it?
Yes,
1
it
ball,
would.
2 strikes. Sandiford. The wind in the pitch. Chopped her, foul. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Evans back in there at home plate. The Sneeze single just made this even more important. Sandiford with the 1-2 pitch. Bouncer right back to her. Throw to first in time, and Stewarts Creek has done it. They defeat the Siegel Stars by a score of 1-0.
Very hard fought by both teams.
Well, appropriate that the last ground ball went to Sandiford.
Stars 0.
As she hit the home run to take the lead, and she also shut out the Lady Stars. Final score, Stewarts Creek 1, Siegel Lady Stars 0. And we'll be back in just a moment with the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show.
Parks Auction, we handle everything.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They tell you what to do. They walk you through it. It's been my experience that what I thought I should get for my home, I got much more for it.
Visit our website at parksauction.com.
Hi there, Parks Auction, 896-4600. Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Les Cass's Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
If you're a homeowner with a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply focuses on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in the box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, inviting you to stop by, visit, and enjoy the country.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed is also your place for local milk from the MTSU Dairy on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too, and I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Each team knows which play will be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-900-0877 to make the winning move that can save you time and money.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name, but there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
We are back here for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air services all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call 615-890-1311 or check them out online at PrenticeAllsup.com. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. They're on West College Street.
Time to look at our Dr. Automotive players of the game. And, Brian, I don't think there's any question about it. it's got to be Samaya Sandifer with the home run, the shutout. She did it all.
She did. Yeah, she did every bit of it. John, she was 1 for 3 at the plate, but that one was big. It was a solo homer that scored a run, also drove in herself in the game tonight. That happened in the 6th inning. And then in the pitcher circle today, 7 innings, no runs. Gave up only 4 hits, and the first didn't come until the 5th inning. She struck out 7, and she walked 5. But John, she had that control problem was in the first, barely. She struck out 3 and walked 1. But the 2nd inning and the 3rd inning were issues, and Siegel stranded 4 during those 2 innings. Then she settled down. She didn't walk anybody the rest of the way. So a really greatly pitched game by Sandifer, and her defense stood behind her until she got her control in there, and it was a heck of a game for her.
Samaya Sandifer, our Dr. Automotive Player of the Game. Dr. Automotive provides local car owners with excellent auto repair services from ASC certified mechanics and master mechanics. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer and their staff at Dr. Automotive are fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs. They're on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at autorepairsmyrna.com. I'd like to give an honorable mention, too, to Mackenzie Ventura.
Sure.
One big hit, the home run, and that's all that she wrote, but she pitched a great game as well. Our Craig's Tax Service keys to the game got to be the 6th, the home run.
It was a leadoff homer by Sandifer, and she left no doubt about it over the left center field wall, just about the deepest part of this park, and that was all that was needed here in a tight pitcher's duel.
That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Give them a call today at 615-890-2233. And if you've missed part of the game, you can check out WGNSSports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can now order your favorite pizza online. Go to SirPizzaTN.com for carryout or delivery. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. All right, and time to take a look at our stats. Brian, you've got them. They're brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
Well, first of all, for the Siegel Lady Stars, Jasmine Sneed was 1 for 4. She gave Siegel some hope there in the 7th with her first hit of the game, but it was not enough. That was with 2 out. Kylie Evans was 1 for 3 at the plate with a walk, and 1 for 3 with a double for Mackenzie Ventura. That was in the 6th inning after Stewarts Creek just took the lead, got her into scoring position, but there were 2 out in that instance as well. 1 for 3 for Lauren Foose today, and that was a caught stealing. They led off the 5th with a single and then a strikeout. Then Evans singled, but Foose was caught stealing, and that put 2 outs in there on the board. And so some opportunities for Siegel. Siegel stranded 4, 5, 6, 7 tonight. In the pitcher circle, Ventura 7 innings, gave up only 1 run, which was earned, that homer. 4 hits, struck out 5, no walks or hit batters, so she definitely had the control tonight. Now for the Stewarts Creek Redhawks, 1 for 3 for Chloe Quiggle. Samaya Sanford was 1 for 3 with a run scored and a run driven in with that solo homer. 1 for 2 for Jalen Stembridge, and she was hit by a pitch, so she was on twice. And 1 for 3 for Brooke Kemp in the game. Again for Sandifer, 7 innings, no runs, 4 hits, struck out 7, walked 5, and no hit batters. 1-0. Stewarts Creek moves on. Stewarts Creek will play the winner of, let me get my bracket out here, see where the H is. They're going to play the winner of Smyrna, Oakland, and it doesn't matter. It's regardless for them. They are on the road, so Stewarts Creek will be on the road either at Smyrna or at Oakland coming up in the region finals on Wednesday. But they've secured themselves a spot in the sectional for sure. Just 1 win away. They can lose Wednesday and still get a road win on Friday and get to Spring Fling.
All right, Brian, those stats brought to you by Fans Heating Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston Associates. Now, quickly, Jackson Smith has done engineered every one of our games. I mean, almost all of them in the last, 2 months?
Oh, longer than that, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until
tonight.
We have a new guy at the board. I want a special greeting for him because I haven't seen him in probably 3 months, but I know he's still alive and he's still doing board work.
That's right. Noah Seiler back at the station, kind of filling in, doing some extra duties this week, and took care of us tonight and did a fine job back there at the station. And Wednesday, he's going to help us out again as we're going to do Wednesday at 5 o'clock. First pitch, 4:50. We'll go on the air from Eagleville and Collinwood baseball. And then we've got Blue Raiders tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So a busy week here at the Big G.
That's right. For Noah and Brian, this is John. We'll see you Wednesday. Until next time, so long, everybody.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at WGNSSports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.
Next, a special WGNS Talk Radio broadcast on FM 100.5, FM 101.9, and AM 1450.
The Braves on the radio.
Atlanta Braves baseball is on WGNS, already in progress.
Line drive over third. Fair ball down the line for Darno. It'll miss the sidewall. And in some trouble out there in left field for Talkman, but he comes up with it, and down to second with a double is Travis Darno with 2 out. Let's pause for station identification on the Braves Network.
The Braves have been here since 1981. WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, your Atlanta Braves station.
Another runner in scoring position for the Braves with 2 out. Zach Short steps in. He has struck out and walked. Takes down an end ball 1. For Darno, his 9th double of the year.
And the first extra base hit of the ball game for either team.
That's pretty odd when you got a total of 10. Braves 7 singles and a double. Stretching the pitch. Sinker low. 2-0.
I'll tell you another thing, too. The Braves have 8 base hits. 5 of them have come with 2 outs in an inning.
There we go again. Ronald Acuna Jr. would be next. 2 out. And the 2-0 to Short. Swing and a miss. 94 fastball down and away.
You know what's funny about that is that's a great number if you've got some men on base. You had be some RBIs with 2 down.
Wisniewski delivers low and away. 3-1. Zach Straw is 1 for 17 combined with the teams he's been with already and with the Braves, but he's walked 5 times, and he's 3-1 here. Find a hole somewhere. The pitch. Strike 2 call. Short was headed to first, but called back. Open stance, right-handed hitter. Where's number 59? And now the pitcher steps off. That's one of his disengagements. Now he's ready. From the belt. The delivery. Swung on, hit down the first base line. Fair ball, that'll get a run in. Down the line and all the way down. Suzuki over to get it. Quickly gets it back in. It's an RBI double for Zach Short. Braves on top, 1-0.
Right over the inner third of the plate and just put the barrel right on it. And looking back on it now, aren't you glad that pitch before that we thought was ball 4 wasn't?
Yeah. And like I said before, you want to endear yourself to your new team. 2 out knock will do it every time. Here's Ronald. Swing and a miss. Ronald has walked in 3 trips, strikeout and a flyout. Wisniewski delivers. Ground ball left side, base hit. Short around third, he'll be waved in. Talkman, no throw. 2-0 Atlanta on a pair of 2-out singles. A single by Acuna and make it a double by Short. And Atlanta's taken the lead 2-0.
And zipped it right through that hole in between Morrell and Horner. Now getting these 2-out base hits with men in scoring position.
Ought to be the pitching coach out to talk to Wisniewski. Still waiting on a long ball. 32.50 in the jackpot for Chris Antine from Decatur, Georgia. So now what's Ronald do?
Well, hopefully Ozzie just hits it out of the ballpark and he'd have to think about it.
Yeah. He leads from first. The meeting is over. Wisniewski comes set. Ozzie batting left-handed now. And the pitch. A little high ball 1. Ozzie is 2 for 3, and he's been picked off tonight. The stretch and the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Swung on, popped up. Get back out here, out of play. It does. And the count 1-1 to Albies. I mean, in the past, for Acuna, this is like a no-brainer. 2 out, go for it.
Yep.
But he's been picked off 3 times in the last inning or the last game and a half, including once already tonight. Not going. Foul ball straight back by Ozzie, 1-2.
That's a weird question. Can you get the yips as a runner?
Well, you can certainly lose confidence.
Yeah.
But I think his is just more awareness of where he is and his lead. They've been so big, he just can't get back in time. Shorter lead right now. Throw over there, and he's back standing. And he looks to the heavens like, I made it. I don't blame you, Ronald. Wide stance over there at first base. Throw over again. He's back standing.
He's on a roll now.
Yeah. That's 2 disengagements with Ozzie at the plate. Now let's see if he goes the stretch. Not going. Up and in. Pickoff throw by the catcher. And he dives back safely. Amaya fired that one right behind Ozzie's head. Ronald with 14 swipes. He leads. Not going. Pitch swung on and pulled foul. Ozzie went out round 1 and yanked it into the camera well at the end of the Braves dugout. 2-2. Braves have broken through. Bottom of the 6th, they lead 2-0. Pair of 2-out hits. 2-out double by Short. 2-out single by Acuna. And the pitch to Ozzie. Roll to the right side. Mastrobone's right there. Gloves and throws. Got him, and the inning is over. But 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left. We go to the 7th. Braves on top, 2-0.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Amanda at Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. We have all the items needed to spoil your pet, toys, food, treats, and more. Whether you're a new pet parent or a very experienced one, you'll find the items and help you need here at Animal City. We are proud and thankful to be celebrating our 33rd year in the Murfreesboro community. That's Animal City. We're at 919 Northwest Broad Street, right here in Murfreesboro. Please check out our Facebook page.
Power outages are unpredictable, but with Roscoe Brown's generator services, your peace of mind doesn't have to be. Whether it's storm season or an unexpected blackout, our generators ensure that your home stays powered. Installation, maintenance, or repair, our team's ready 24/7 to respond to your needs. With Roscoe Brown, you're not just getting a generator, you're securing a lifeline for those moments that you needed the most. Ensure your home is always powered. Your family's comfort is our commitment. RoscoeBrown.com.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. With the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone.
Six innings in the books. Braves up on top of the Cubs 2-0. We go to the seventh. Back once again. Here is Ben.
Thank you, Joe. Christopher Morel climbing in for the Cubs. They have been limited to 2 base hits tonight, and Morel takes a called strike. You'd have to go back to the second inning to find the last base hit for Chicago. And a single from Suzuki in the first and a single by Bush in the second. And the 0-1 pitch on the way from Kerr. Strike. Good curveball. 0-2 on Christopher Morel.
Is 34,582. 34,582.
0-2. Now that'll miss high. Our attendance being announced throughout the press box, 34,582 on a Monday night. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Christopher Morel. And he'll pop one up, spinning back our way. And a 1-2 count. Good crowd tonight. Feel like the Cubs are one of those teams that always travel pretty well. Of course, we see big crowds here every night.
Their crowd's been kind of quiet tonight with good reason.
Very cool evening here at the ballpark. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Good fastball. 96 top of the zone. We know that Kerr's got a very alive arm. He showed it with that heater. One down here at the top of the seventh inning. Ian Happ coming up to the plate. You know, the zip on that fastball is great, but where he put it, that's what got the strikeout. Up there at the upper reaches of the strike zone. Here's Ian Happ, and he'll swing and miss at a 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Kerr. He's whipping it in there. 0-1. There's the 0-1 from Ray Kerr. Strike. Nice and easy. Curveball over the outside corner. Happ just 1 homer this season to go along with a .222 average. Versatile outfielder. He's the DH in this ball game. And the 0-2 pitch. Got a piece and fouled it to the backstop. Ray Kerr took over last inning for the starter Reynaldo Lopez, and he had a 1-2-3 sixth inning. One down here in the seventh. 2-0 Braves. Kerr shaking off Travis. Now ready, and the 0-2 on the way to the plate. Got a piece of that too. Sent it foul over by the Braves dugout. Wind up in the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Another good curveball. 3 straight strikeouts for Ray Kerr. That goes back to last inning. 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning. Coming up, we'll have the 7th inning stretch And that is brought to you by the Warrior Alliance, going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org. Nico Horner, the batter. 2-0 Braves here in the 7th. Horner grounds one out to Zach Short. He scoops it cleanly, fires over. There's a good throw, and down they go 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th. Another good inning by Braves pitchers. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be Ozuna, Olsen, and Duvall when we come back. 2-0 Braves.
In real estate, it's all about the amenities. I should know. I'm an agent.
At Hyundai, all of our models offer first-class features, like Android Auto, an available Bose premium audio system, heated front and rear seats, and wireless device charging.
It's like an upscale home on wheels in here.
It's your journey. Own every mile.
Lease at Tucson for $209 a month, or get $2,000 total savings, plus military personnel get an additional $500 bonus cash. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Offers end June 3rd. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
Getting ready to take on spring? Take on the work with Stihl. Lightweight and maneuverable, the Stihl MS-162 chainsaw is as powerful as it is easy to use. Whether you're tackling spring cleanup or prepping firewood for fall, get to work with Stihl. Right now, you can save $20 on the gas-powered MS-162 chainsaw. Real Stihl. Find yours at StihlDealers.com. Offer valid for a limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
As the crack of the bat marks the start of another season, athletes are gearing up for game day, and there's one name they trust in CBD, Simply Sports CBD, the official CBD of the Atlanta Braves and athletes everywhere. So whether you're headed to the diamond or the pickleball court or just crushing your daily workout, visit simplysport.com. That's SYMPLEAF Sport.com. Simply Sports CBD. Live like a champion.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
Bottom of the 7th inning, 2-0 Braves. Marcell Ozuna leading it off versus the right-hander Wisniewski. First pitch to Marcell. He lunges and misses, getting out on that front foot, going for a sweeper. 0-1. It's great to have you with us, alongside Joe Simpson and our producer engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Game 1 of this homestand. The Braves leading 2-0. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ozuna takes a called strike. Been a good crowd tonight. They got a lot to cheer about in the bottom of the 6th inning as the Braves went double single from d'Arnaud, Short, and Acuna to produce the only 2 runs of the ball game. 0-2 for Ozuna, leading the league in RBIs. And the 0-2 pitch. That'll miss high, 1-2. Most action the Cubs have seen tonight was when their manager Craig Counsell was ejected from the ball game. That took place back in the 2nd inning. 1-2 to Ozuna, way outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Game 2 of this series tomorrow night. Another good pitching matchup, Chris Sale and Jameson Taillon. A couple of big boys on the mound tonight. Lefty, or tomorrow night I should say, lefty for the Braves, righty for the Cubs tomorrow evening. Here comes the 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. That'll miss high, 3-2. Ozuna tonight's been on base twice, a walk and a single. And we talk about the RBIs, but the average has been outstanding for Marcell Ozuna. There's the pitch on the way. That'll miss inside. And that is ball 4. He's hitting .329 on the year. You think about where Ozuna was last season, it's amazing how hot he got from May on. He started the season ice cold, but he's every bit as hot now as he was at any point last year. And he's on base for the 3rd time this evening. Love a good leadoff walk. Here's Matt Olson. Matt's also had a good night, couple of singles and a strikeout. Olson takes a ball high. That's bumped the average up to .210 this evening. It was a .200 beginning play this evening. There's the 1-0 pitch. Missed the inside corner with a sweeper. And 2 balls and no strikes. Olson gripping the bat with white batting gloves and staring down the right-hander Wisniewski. He's set right at the belly. And his 2-0 pitch. Olson takes a strike. At him with a cutter on a 2-1 count. Wisniewski definitely a guy who can go multiple innings. We mentioned earlier he's made 3 starts this season. Used in relief tonight. Now the 2-1 pitch on the way to Olson, and he'll drive one out towards left center field. Heading back towards the wall, and racing that way is Cody Bellinger. And he makes the catch on the warning track. He covered a lot of ground in a short amount of time. That ball was slicing away from him, and he still got there.
Telling you, Ben, this is so much like that Cleveland series. Balls are just not really jumping. I expected that to at least get in the gap. That wind blowing across left to right is knocking some balls down.
Kind of held it up, didn't it? One down for Adam Duvall. Adams been on once. He's singled back in the 4th inning. They'll take a ball low and inside. The Braves know that big wins come from bold plays. And that's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. Flavor favors the bold. Michael Harris is on deck, or rather Orlando Arcia, I should say, is on deck. And the pitch on the way. And a bouncer to third base. Out of the reach of Morel, but Horner, the shortstop, has it. Gets one out at second. They throw to first, but he's far too late. And the ball reaches on the fielder's choice. Morel going hard to his left. Lunged for it. It was just out of his reach, but his shortstop, Nico Horner, right behind him to glove it.
Pretty good play by Horner.
6-4 on the field of the joint, 6-4.
6-4 put out. And 2 down here in the inning. Braves leading 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Orlando Arcia has failed to reach in the ball game. And he'll take a first pitch strike. Seems like anytime the Braves have done anything in this game has been with 2 down. Well, maybe Arcia can add on to that right here with a 2-out base hit. He's punched out twice. He's grounded out to third. Here's the righty Wisniewski's 0-1 pitch. Slap foul on the first base line. Cubs in the 8th will have the bottom of their order. That'll be 7, 8, 9. Bush, Mastroboni, and Amaya. Dylan Lee has been tossing in the Braves bullpen. Pick off over to first base. Back into the dive, Duvall. And that's really important information for our contestant in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. That'll be coming up next inning. Andrew Milner will be our contestant tonight.
The way Kerr was pitching, you may want him to stick around.
That's a good point. 0-2 fouled off. We had another winner on the road, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
A.J. Mentor gave away another Yanmar UTV. Their second of the year.
Well, I tell you what, A.J. can spit out some Yanmar ATVs, can't he?
Yeah. And if you're the contestant, you get A.J. for the 8th inning. You're in good shape. There's the 0-2. Arcia watches ball 1, miss low and outside.
Pretty good pitch.
Yeah, Maya held it there a while, but didn't get the call from Quinn Walcott. 2-0 Braves, bottom of the 7th. Runner at first, 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes on Orlando Arcia. Got a .250 average on the year. 1-2 pitch. And a lob one foul into the seats down the first baseline. Braves in search of their 25th win of the season. There's their 24-13 through their first 37 ball games. Lead at first for Duvall. Being held by Michael Bush. Pick off again, and Duvall back in with a dive. Both of the Braves' runs came in the bottom of the 6th inning, and that has been it tonight. Living up to the pitcher's duel we expected. 1-2 and a soft ground ball to short. Horner has it, throws over to first base, and there's out number 3. So the Braves get a leadoff walk, but that's it. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We've completed 7. On to the 8th inning, 2-0 Braves.
Hey, I'm Jack Hayes, here with my dad Nick and my granddad Pops.
In 1985, when we opened our doors, we had one kids item on the menu. It was a hot dog. But today we have one of the most popular kids items in Rutherford County. What's your favorite item, Jack?
Chicken fingers, curly fries, and our homemade barbecue sauce.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, "It would have been a financial hardship had we not." Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Stickers, labels, we do a lot of direct mail, booklets, manuals, programs. My name is Jeff Carlton. I handle sales and marketing for Franklin's Print Works here at Murfreesboro. We are at 2227 South Park Drive. Franklin's Print Works has been in Murfreesboro for over 25 years. We are a full-service commercial printer. We offer everything from business cards to brochures, booklets to banners, everything in between. Our website is franklinsprinting.org.
It's the local sponsors that make Braves baseball on WGNS possible. So please thank them and patronize them when you can.
Two outstanding innings by Ray Kerr. No hits, runs, walks, struck out 3. Dylan Lee will come on for Atlanta. And for Dylan, this is his 12th appearance. 0-1 with a 1.40 ERA. And he worked last night against the Mets. 2/3 of an inning, recorded a strikeout then.
And he's on for the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. If he can strike out the side, then Andrew Milner will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar UTV. Yanmar, get more done, take less time. And if you'd like to enter for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV, visit Braves.com/Yanmar and sign up today. Pinch hitter is Nick Madrigal. And he'll take a called strike. 0-1. Patrick Wisdom will be pinch hitting for Miles Mastrobuoni. He's on deck. Madrigal, 196 hitter. Pitch on the way from Lee. Fouled back. And an 0-2 count. Coming into the ball game, we expected a very good pitching matchup. Imanaga for the Cubs, Lopez for the Braves. Braves have out-hit them 10-2, leading 2-0 here in the 8th. 0-2 low and in, almost hit him in the foot, and a 1-2 count. Braves starters ERA over the last 4 weeks has been pacing the big leagues, and Reynaldo Lopez adding on to that. 1-2, got him swinging. Nick Madrigal succumbs to a slider. One down here in the 8th inning, so a good start for our contestant in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. It's Andrew Milner. And you go back to April the 15th, the Braves lead the big leagues with a 2.47 starters ERA. Now that's going to be dropping with 5 shutout innings that Reynaldo Lopez had this evening. Bullpen trying to keep him quiet. Patrick Wisdom, the pinch hitter, a .321 hitter, a couple of homers. He swings and misses at a first pitch slider. Dylan Lee been looking sharp lately. Oh, one, another slider, another swing and a miss. We saw him the other night at a ball game versus the Mets. Had a big strikeout of Harrison Bader. And then prior to that, had 2 really good innings versus the Red Sox in his previous outing. See if he goes back to that slider here for strike 3. 0-2. Went to the slider but doesn't get the strike 3. As Wisdom lays off. Lee bent at the waist, now straightens. Big lefty out of Fresno State. That is 1-2 pitch on the way. And a high fly ball to deep left field, giving ground now Duvall. He has room. He's under it and makes the catch shy of the warning track. Wisdom hit it a mile high. Well, the ball not carrying to that part of the field this evening, and 2 down. No winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning, but we appreciate you playing, Andrew Milner.
Lee's got some nice reverse splits. Right-hander came into play tonight. Only a .195 average against him by right-handers. 233 lefties.
Using another righty, and Miguel Amaya blisters one through the left side. A base hit into left field, and for the Cubs, that is their first base hit since the 2nd inning, and just their 3rd hit of the game. Now back to the top of the order to Mike Tauchman. Mike Tauchman 0 for 3 in the ball game. He's made contact 3 times. Flied out to left. And a couple of ground outs to first base. Left on left matchup. Tauchman takes the first pitch strike. Spelled Tauchman. Mike Tauchman. And he grew up a Cubs fan just northwest of Chicago. 33 years old out of Bradley University. Oh, 1 pitch fouled back. Suddenly nothing in 2. This guy's bounced around a little bit. Been with the Yankees and the Rockies, Giants and Cubs.
Had a pretty good year one year with New York.
He was in Korea a couple of years ago. And back in the big leagues. He's looking at an 0-2 count. Dylan Lee trying to slam the door in the 8th inning. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off the inside of his foot.
Mets now 4-2 over the Phillies, top of the 8th.
I guess conventional wisdom would tell you to pull against the team that's ahead of you, but it's hard to pull for either one of those teams, isn't it?
But I don't think they're going to let it end in a tie.
Yeah, might as well gain a game on the team in front of you. That's the Phillies.
I'll tell you, Washington's playing good baseball. Talked about them earlier. Mets just moved into a tie with them last night for 3rd.
Lee ready with the 0-2. Here it comes. That'll be sent foul into the seats down the left field line. Kind of weird to be this deep into the season. This is, what, a month and a half into the season. We still haven't seen Washington yet. We'll see them on the next homestand to wrap up the month of May. That'll be a 4-game series here. Dylan Lee looking for the pitch that'll put away Tauchman. 0-2. Just missed with a fastball. Thought he had the call there.
95. His velocity has really picked up.
Pretty good place for that 0-2 pitch. Lee ready. And his 1-2 offering. Hit hard out to right field. That'll lay down for a base hit. Ronald's got it, and he'll fire it in. Down to second base and holding is Miguel Amaya. So the Cubs have back-to-back 2-out singles. They've got the tying run at first base, the go-ahead run coming to the plate in Seiya Suzuki.
Who's hit the ball hard twice and hit it deep twice.
Yeah, a couple of close calls for Suzuki. All these guys outside of Bellinger seeing Lee for the first time in their careers. And Suzuki takes a first pitch strike. Braves 2, Cubs nothing. Top of the 8th inning. Amaya at second, Tauchman at first. And the 0-1 from Dylan Lee. He gets a swing and a miss at a slider. No balls and 2 strikes on Suzuki. Dylan's had no problem getting ahead of everybody. It feels like it's 0-2 for every batter. Started the inning with a strikeout. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. They'll miss outside. He's trying to end the inning with a strikeout. Dylan Lee, bent at the waist, left arm swinging by his side, now straightens. A long look to the runner Amaya at second base. And is 1-2 to the plate. In the air to center field. Michael Harris on the other end. He's got out number 3. So the Cubs, for the first time in a long time, have a bit of a threat. But they are denied here in the top of the 8th inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. We enter the bottom of the 8th inning. Braves 2, Cubs nothing.
City of Hope. We're more than just a top-ranked cancer hospital. For over 100 years, we've been making breakthroughs, pushing the limits of what's possible, targeting cancer at the molecular level, pioneering treatments used worldwide. At City of Hope, your entire cancer-fighting team is bound together by a single mission: to cure your cancer. And now City of Hope is closer than ever, providing patients in Metro Atlanta the cancer care they deserve. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
We're number one. We're number one. I'm Cordy, Cortland's spokespug and number 1 Braves fan. We all know that the Braves are number 1. Did you also know that Cortland is number 1? Cortland is ranked number 1 apartment brand on Reputation.com because of the best living spaces and amazing resident service. You know what else is number 1? Hot dogs and ball fetching and more hot dogs. Cortland, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Find your new apartment home at Cortland.com.
When the game's on the line, making the right call can be the difference between winning or losing. Making the right call after you've been injured is no different. For more than 25 years, injured people have made the right call to John Foy & Associates after an accident. Why? Because they know we fight to get you everything you deserve, and we don't stop fighting until you get the most money possible.
Injured? Call the Strong Arm.
Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Two 2-0 Braves into the bottom of the 8th inning. Michael Harris swings at the first pitch. Hits a missile foul down the right field line. 0-1 on Michael Harris. Couple of changes defensively for the Cubs. Nick Madrigal and Patrick Wisdom both stay in the ball game. Madrigal to second base and Wisdom to first base. Michael Harris 1 for 3 in the ball game. Facing Wesneski for the second time. He struck out against him in the 6th inning. 0-1. Big cut and a miss. Over the top of the cutter. 0-2. Alongside Joe Simpson, Ben Ingermeer with you. 34,582 in the house on a Monday night. Game 1 in this series. Braves hoping to hold on, claim game 1, earn their 25th win of the season. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Michael. And he'll line one up the middle. Taken back of second base by Nico Horner. And his throw over to first base in time to get